So I grew up in an aviation family. My dad's a pilot, my little brother's a pilot. It was always something that our family did, but it wasn't something that I wanted to do. So I joined the state police to be a trooper. I had some role models that I really respected, and I wanted to serve in that role. One thing led to another with not many pilots in aviation in the state police, so one thing led to another, and here we are. I mean, it is a dream come true. It's a passion of mine. I'm just glad I got to merge my passion in with what I do professionally. So for all troopers in the Michigan State Police, we're required to work a specific amount of time on the road at a post on patrol. It ranges between 1 and 3 years. Our unit in most special operations ranges somewhere between 3 and 5 years. In my case, at 3 years, I was offered the opportunity for a special assignment to come be a tactical flight officer. 3 months after that started, they liked me enough where they said, hey, why don't you come and do this full time? And I was one of the department's first full-time tactical flight officers. I definitely think it's a benefit to serve on the ground for whatever specific amount of time. I was on the ground for 3 years working both in urban and rural police settings, so I had a pretty good amount of experience. Not a great amount of experience. For somebody with 10 years, I'm sure they may laugh at me, but I got to do a lot of things, experience a lot of things before I was able to come to this unit, and it only benefits me, both a tactical flight officer and eventually a pilot. Predominantly, 90% of what we do is helicopter-based, whether that be patrol, surveillance, special missions, airborne use of force, rescue, search and rescue, all those things. 90% of it's done in a helicopter, and the last 10% is done in an airplane. Airborne use of force is pretty cool when we get to go out and train and let our tactical guys shoot out of the back of the helicopter. That's different. But honestly, working patrol, working in a city like Detroit, getting to take out a helicopter for 5 hours a night and rip around with no real expectation, and whatever the night brings is what we get to do. It's hard to beat. It's hard to jump into a couple different pursuits in a row and get to see bad guys go to jail at the end of it. I mean, it's pretty rewarding, and that's a lot of fun too. For us, the 407 has been great on patrol. We've really liked it. Obviously, we have a few of them, but they're great. They're nimble. They're able to give us the best safety margin in order to put the aircraft where it needs to be, put that camera where it needs to be, put our tactical flight officers where they need to be in order to effectively administer our mission. Because our mission is not to fly the helicopter, our mission is to help the guys on the ground. And that platform has given us that opportunity, and we've loved it. So we have FLIR cameras on 4 of our aircraft, updated FLIR cameras, the FLIR 380s, 1 large 380 Star Sapphire, and then 380 HDCs on the remaining 1 airplane and 2 helicopters. They use the same 12-inch video display inside, police radios, downlink capabilities, searchlight. Pretty standard law enforcement mission package. Without all of that equipment, again, we're just a flying club, you know, that gets to be police officers. So all of that mission equipment allows us to serve our state and hopefully perform our mission to the highest possible standard.